I'll watch the game and talk to you at the same time.
No worries.
So how many years football now?
So winter season last year was my first season.
First season?
Yeah, I've never played footy before then.
So you're playing in a non-contact game like netball.
Yep.
How all of a sudden...
When they told me that I wasn't going to be able to pursue it as a girl, but the pathways now for girls like Nikki Gore and lots of the other girls in the south side, they've been able to play all the way through.
Fair enough. Now, Christy Harvey's got action here. She's going to shoot for goal from a fair distance out. Won't quite make the goal square. And they'll be shutting down in defence. Good work, Glenelg. Examine their diet and they say to themselves, I need to do something different.
Yeah.
And you've put that across beautifully. It helps you?
Yeah, it definitely does. I don't feel bloated or heavy anymore. It's much easier to run. It keeps the kgs off quite nicely.
We've got Paul Brinkworth, who's a recently appointed Senior Media and Communications Advisor. South Adelaide. They'll have the ball on their half-forward line. Crashing the pack and running through beautifully there is McKendrick. Kicking towards full forward is a goal. First blood. First blood of the season. All good. Plays for South Adelaide. And she shows a fair amount of ability. And out of the middle, here we go again, Molly McKendrick. Very solid customer. Bangs the ball in towards half forward. Good mark taken by Christy Harvey. There obviously is a way to do it, a way to throw the opposition player down on that. Do you have coaches who are very specific as tackling coaches?
Yeah, we do. We have done a bit of tackling in our pre-season, but then again, it's really hard to get really into it at training, you know, when you're playing with your teammates. So I guess you really experience the full brunt of it when you're in the game against another team.
It's a really good point now, because you're playing with your teammates when you're training, and she's only, 25 out, slight angle, on the left boot, kicks for goal and kicks it accurately. 2-3-15. That's South Adelaide 2, Glenelg. No score. Football operations manager as we start this second quarter with South Adelaide 2-3-15. The shop emerging. There was like a little bushfires here with women's teams. Where are we going to put them? Is there enough terra firma to get them to play the game?
Yeah, that's right. And the government has been really good. So they've got some female football facility grants which they've made available in South Australia, which is designed to help and to address those issues. But it's certainly an ongoing issue, Peter.
Right, we're about to see a goal. Score! Here we are. And I reckon knock away defensive zone there from Hammond. Umpire says play on. Hammond gets it again. Intestinal fortitude, if you don't mind. Then does the shepherding. And that's pretty bold and that's pretty quick. Away you go! That's Hannah Munyard from Mount Barker. Didn't she run? 3 behinds with Madison Bennett, Molly McKendrick and Hannah Maynard, the 3 goal scorers for the side that at this stage looks like winning is Buchanan, who won, would you believe, a Bay Sheffield in towards half forward. McCarthy kicks towards full forward, marking the goal square. Oh, good strong grab. Lucy Northcote. Oh, that was a big mark. And this to give South a 24-point lead. She's on her way in. The crowd will roar. And they do. Lucy Northcote drags down the mark and kicks the goal. Had the chance to be selected. 16 on the field and 4 interchange. Last possession out of bounds rule. No caps on interchange rotations, and the quarters are 17 minutes in length with no time on. And that is Brianna Walling. Walling kicks to half forward. Glenelg just can't get near the goal front. Running forward there was Jenny Dew, who was well tackled. Lost control of the ball. Advantage paid. Rushing forward, Shauna Rowe. Rowe from Mildura bangs into half forward. Who's going to get favoured by the bounce? Who's going to get favoured by the bounce? Like this one. I reckon you will be.
Okay.
When I first moved to South Australia, which is going back quite a bit, I was involved in helping out with the promotion of SANFL with Cheryl Gates and Peter Gates.
Yes, I remember.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it. And last 17 minutes, this has gone 17:30, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's a mark and a half, you don't mind. In the dying moments of the game. And how many people are here making this noise? The match clock, because we've gone 18 and a half minutes now into the last quarter. And there you go, on cue.